Hi, everybody. It's Kristen with the Williams team in Austin, Texas, here just to give you a weekly update on what's going on. Similar, same story, lots of listings hitting the market. About the 600 to 700 new listings have come on the market over the past 7 days. We're still seeing about 80% of those listings going under contract the following Monday or Tuesday. What is an interesting statistic? So we're seeing, I saw about 40 new homes pop back on the market. So we've had a higher fallout rate, meaning the homes that go under contract are coming back on the market. And that is just one little small thing I'm going to be paying attention to on a weekly basis. But a conversation that I recently was a part of and that people have been asking is like, is this a sustainable shift? And like, what's going on? Are we in a bubble? Is this going to burst? And so part of the conversation I recently had really kind of answers that question right now. So if we're looking at like globally, looking at the United States and looking at real estate, on average, we're seeing about 5.5 million homes transact every year. So like every year or almost year over year, we're selling about 5.5 million houses year over year. This year, we're on pace to sell over almost 7 million houses in the United States, which means there's a lot more homes that are transacting than ever before. So, and then there's another statistic that shows that there's about 14 million people that are just waiting on the sidelines. They would do real estate if they could, or if they were able to, when the pandemic is kind of over and people are more widely vaccinated. So there's a lot of people, that basically means there's a lot of pent up demand. And what I'm kind of noticing as a nuance in our real estate market right now is that the majority of people who are buying houses right now are either first-time home buyers or people who are relocating to our market. I've had so many relocation buyers. Very few, though, are people that are living in Austin, already have a house, say, hey, Kristen, we want to buy another house, and can you help us buy a house and then sell our house? That is just not happening at the levels that it has always happened. I'm always constantly moving people from finding them a new house, selling their current house. That's pretty common. Right now, what we're finding is the trend is that those people are just like, I'm just going to stay put and wait this out, and I'll call you later, Kristen. But what we're seeing is that people are spending 9 hours more a day on average in their home than ever before. Either their habits and routines have changed, they're working from home now. And so there is a big demand. There's a huge pent up demand for people to change their scenery, change their environment, change the house that they're in. And then we're also seeing, total side note, the second home market change too. So there's a lot of demand. There's a lot of pent up demand, a lot that's probably on its way. So when people ask the question, are we in a bubble? I'm like, no, I don't think we are, because there's a lot of demand that's waiting on the sidelines, waiting to do something. There's a lot of people just not making moves right now that would if they could, or would if they, when the market changes or when something changes. So the answer to that is no. We're just continuing to see prices increase, and we just don't have enough inventory. At the end of the day, it's all about inventory. So if you know of anybody who's thinking they want to sell their home and move, if they're moving away, that's even better, because then we don't have to find them another home. But we obviously want to keep really awesome people here in the Austin area as well. And then, of course, if there are people relocating, that's where the majority of the home sales are going to people who are relocating here. And so I promise you, as a real estate agent, I am doing my best to make sure that when we help people relocate here, they're good quality people who fit the Austin culture and vibe, and are really great people. Especially we have some really good Californians who actually have moved here that we've helped. So that said, feel free to reach out if you have any questions about what's going on in the market, what pertains to you specifically. Always here to be a resource, and have a great Friday. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Thanks to all the mothers out there.